Water has always fascinated man. Its power, beauty, intrigue, and unharnessed capabilities have held our attention for centuries. That was true here in northeastern Oklahoma, too. Long before Henry Holderman's dream finally came true with the construction of the Pensacola Dam that created Grand Lake. Perhaps the area's most perplexing water mystery was a most unusual spring discovered northwest of Afton. It literally spewed flint and bone artifacts by the bushel baskets, drawing concern from locals and intense interest from the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. Excavation of the spring uncovered spear points, knives, and other evidence the Osage Indians had thought the spring was sacred and had thrown weapons into the abyss to appease the gods. There were even bones of prehistoric animals indicating the spring had been a popular spot for many centuries before. As time passed, communities began to grow and prosper as well. A toll bridge was built across the Grand River, replacing Carey's Ferry north of Grove with Echo, a little town south of today's Echo Bay. In 1909, Jay received approval for a post office and won a court battle with the town of Grove to become the county seat. Indian Territory had become the 46th state. Oklahoma joined the Union in 1907 and growth took off. The Missouri, Oklahoma, and Gulf Railroad stretched north from Muskogee, following the Grand River Valley north to Salina and on to Strang, while other crews laid track from Baxter Springs, Kansas south to Fairland, Copeland Switch, and Old Bernice, then across Horse Creek to Cleora, Ketchum, Pensacola, and ultimately to Strang. It was a historic day when the two tracks met and a golden spike was driven, witnessed by thousands of Oklahomans. As the railroads expanded, Oklahomans began to harness water. A dam was built across Spavinaw Creek in Mayes County in 1924, and a young engineer by the name of W.R. Hallway designed a tunnel to supply water to Tulsa, 50 miles away. Bill Hallway ended up, of course, with a much bigger impact on the area. He later designed the Pensacola Dam and the Robert S. Kerr Dam in that order. The new century meant new prosperity and a new batch of outlaws determined to take their share. Ma Barker moved her 5 sons to Tulsa in 1915 and terrorized the area all the way to Joplin with 20 years of bank robberies. She and several of her sons are buried on the edge of Timber Hill Cemetery near Welch. In the 30s, the towns of Miami and Commerce were convenient stops for other criminals too. Pretty Boy Floyd, Machine Gun Kelly, and Bonnie and Clyde. Automobile traffic was increasing and highways began to crisscross the area, including the Mother Road, Route 66 from Chicago to Los Angeles, passing through Commerce, Miami, Afton, and Veneta in northeastern Oklahoma. Sadly, that highway would also be known as Dust Bowl Highway, carrying thousands of Oklahomans out of the state during the terrible drought years, particularly in western Oklahoma, highlighted by Black Sunday, April 14, 1935, leaving western Oklahoma with the terrible title of the Dust Bowl. Ironically, in the very same month, northeastern Oklahoma was given new hope by legislation creating the Grand River Dam Authority, established to build dams to generate and sell electrical power. Henry Holderman's dream had stayed alive with approval of a dam site at Tynan's Bluff, 6 or 7 miles north of the final construction site. But in 1938, W.R. Holloway's plans for GRDA were complete, and construction of the Pensacola Dam brought badly needed jobs and a dream for the future. In early 1940, it was complete, and Grand Lake became a reality. 25 years later, W.R. Holloway designed another dam in Mayes County. It was named for Senator Robert S. Kerr, and it formed Lake Hudson, a beautiful 12,000-acre lake with 200 miles of shoreline and a reputation for being one of the best bass fishing lakes in Oklahoma. In 1968, the first stage of the innovative pumped storage project was completed on Saline Creek, adjoining Lake Hudson. This unique project repeatedly utilizes the same water to create electric power, then pumps it back to utilize it again. In 1981, a reservoir of crystal clear water that serves the facility had its name changed from Chimney Rock Reservoir to W.R. Holloway Reservoir, honoring the incredible engineer who made so many dreams come true. GRDA's growth in power generation prompted the purchase of additional property near Choteau for construction of a coal-fired plant to generate even more electrical power. In fact, its operation nearly tripled GRDA's production of electricity and its number of employees. There was a lot of adjoining land, including a World War II munitions plant that was used to begin development of an industrial park with unbelievable results. Founded in 1960, MidAmerica Industrial Park has evolved into one of the leading centers for manufacturing, processing, and distribution in the United States. It is an unmatched economic engine for the region, hosting nearly 80 businesses, including a variety of operations from 3 or 4 employee firms to Fortune 500 and Global 500 companies. Today, more than 3,000 people work in the MidAmerica Industrial Park located at Pryor Creek in Mayes County. It is a complete business and manufacturing center in every sense of the word, providing financing and build-to-suit capability for qualifying businesses, and specialized workforce training capabilities of the Northeast Technology Center. The park even has its own airport with a 5,000-foot lighted runway. The availability of a plentiful water supply, as well as on-site water treatment and waste treatment, combined with low-cost electrical power from the Grand River Dam Authority to complete the package. It's no wonder the sprawling 9,000-acre MidAmerica Industrial Park has become the largest and most successful park in the state of Oklahoma, and the largest such facility in a rural area anywhere in the United States. Oklahoma State University Institute of Technology has joined forces with the MidAmerica team to provide services that help build tiny dreams into big realities on site at MidAmerica. The Small Business Innovation and Incubation Entrepreneurial Center provides all the support and services needed to help entrepreneurs turn concept into business, embracing new and emerging technologies. There are 4 separate facilities in the 11,000 square foot Innovation and Incubation Center with all the help necessary to facilitate research and spawn industries, mentoring from entrepreneurs and business owners, technology training for young students, and hands-on training for older students to help prepare for the job demands of tomorrow. Startup businesses even have access to shared reception and conference rooms, office equipment, distance learning, and telecommunication capabilities. These starter homes for technology-based businesses provide a valuable boost in the battle for growth, success, and the hope for worldwide recognition. All in one spot, the MidAmerica Industrial Park in Pryor Creek. It's an incredible tale of success, all made possible by Henry Holderman's dream come true, the Pensacola Dam and Grand Lake, and later the Kerr Dam and Lake Hudson. The electrical power, jobs, product development, and manufacturing opportunities only represent a part of the picture in the 20th century. An incredible century of progress. Within a few months after the gates first closed on the Pensacola Dam, creating Grand Lake, tourism, recreation, and water sports brought a whole new way of life to the Grand Lake area. But that's another story I'll share with you another time.